Okay, here we are again, the Tutto Bene girls.
Hi, Jeannie.
Buongiorno to you people out there.
Buongiorno.
We're going to have an exciting show today. I'm going to show how to make cream puffs, and that's what they use when this is the American way, when they use St. Joseph's Zappelers. Well, it's not St. Joseph's Day, but I'm going to just show how to make them. And Gilda?
I'm going to make an artichoke bake. Not a full artichoke, the artichoke hearts. And you're going to love these.
It's nice as an appetizer, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I used it for dinner Friday night, though.
Oh.
I just put it on the table. Yeah.
And then I'm going to show you how easy it is to make polenta. And it's got a little twist to it. I'm going to put cannellini beans in it. Cannellini beans with the polenta. So we'll show you that also. Okay? I got to get This is
Now you've
the
got
best
something
thing
else.
I ever bought.
Oh, you know what?
Goodness.
These are not as hard as you think to make. So I'll show you how easy. Some people put Crisco. I put a stick of butter. And you need a cup of water. Now I'm going to go over to the stove and I'm going to I'll put a pinch of salt. Just a little pinch of salt, my sea salt. I'm going to go over the stove. When this comes to a boil, I'm going to put my flour in and keep going around and around so it makes a nice ball away from the pan. Wait a couple of minutes, Mom. As you can see, my butter's melted and my water has come to a boil. So I'm going to throw in 1 cup of flour. And I'm just going to keep stirring this until it forms a ball. And my oven is already set at 400 degrees. See how it's starting to form a ball? It has to come away from the pan and really make a ball. Looks like a ball. Or else, through trial and error, sometimes it doesn't come good. They don't come good. As you can see, this has come away from the pan. Right? And I'm going to just plop it in here. And now, this is the biggest trick. You beat your eggs one at a time, but you have to beat them so well, or else they'll flop. Your things will flop. Gilda.
Yeah, no, go ahead, Jeannie. I'll just hand
All right.
them to you. Yeah, I'll hand them to you.
Right, this is egg number 1.
Okay, just throw it right in there.
They should be just large. I've got 2 extra large here, but those large are so small.
Yeah. Have you noticed you buy large and extra large and they're not big at all?
Now I'll do the second egg.
Second one.
All right.
So instead of 3 eggs, Jeannie, you're using 4 because they're not as big as they should be.
No.
No?
You should get 4 large eggs.
Yeah.
But I've got 2 large and 2 extra large, so I just hope it comes out all right.
Oh, okay, okay.
Because now
okay.
these are just the large ones. Now I can tell
Okay.
by the texture.
If it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See the consistency of this? Now this is my new kitchen toy. This is the best thing I bought at Williams-Sonoma.
Yeah.
Now watch. Watch, they all come even.
Oh, how nice.
Nice and round and even. Look at
Yeah.
that.
That's a good size. That's a big one.
It's gonna
Those
be
are
a
big,
it's gonna be a
yeah.
big one.
That's gonna be big.
Yep. They come
Good.
nice and round. You fill them right to the brim. and you go right over it.
Now, how
And
many
you
we're
know
gonna
what?
get out of this?
I don't know, sometimes I get 10, sometimes I get 12, it depends.
Yeah, I should make these for Johnny, because my son Johnny from Maine, these are his favorite. He
Is that
remembered
right?
these when he was a kid, so
Yeah, my mother
He
used to
loves
make
them.
them. My mother, oh, she was
my
so
sister
professional.
used to make them all the time.
But look at how they're all the
They're
same,
all the
except that
same.
one.
Yeah, that one looks a little skimpy, you can add
It's
to
a
that
little
one.
skimpy.
It'll have like a lump on top. Oh, they're all fine, Jeannie.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah.
How many we have so far?
9, 10, you're gonna get 11.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
might
got
get 11
yesterday.
out of that one. Yeah, use the spatula and
I know, but you know what I'm
Like
gonna
it.
do?
like that one.
I don't like the way
Yeah.
this one.
I don't like the way that looks.
Pick it up and throw it
Is
back.
that-
And I'll scrape
Get it
everything
all.
else with the spatula, so we don't wanna waste nothing.
Right.
And the oven right now is on 400. Do not open your oven
When these
for
are
20
in.
minutes. And then you don't take them out. I'll show you. But they, because they go flat. But these are wonderful.
There you
Okay.
go, Jean. Is that all right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
just
move
push it over
I'm
a little
gonna
bit.
Move that over.
And we're all done.
All right, you did that. You can't. Now, here's my artichoke baked. They bake for 30 minutes in an oven for about 350. I have artichoke hearts. I use 3 cans of whole, and you can buy the quartered one, but I like the whole ones, and then I just slice them in half, like that. Now, I found out that sometimes the outer leaf is a little chewy, so what I do is, I take that outer leaf off, and I eat it myself. Then I, you know, it's a lot easier. It doesn't come as bad. Now, the thing I need is, what did I do with the butter, Jeannie? Did I just throw, here it is right here, I got it. All right, sorry. I need that, but that's hot. Okay, here's my butter. I butter my dish. And butter it well, you know, I just butter it like that, just to give it a nice taste, and it comes out easy that way too.
You're saying about the leaves being tough.
Yeah.
Because my daughter, all she uses is the frozen artichoke
Yeah.
hearts. They're
Not
tough.
tough.
They're tough.
They're tough. Well,
Yeah.
I found that if I pulled off the outer leaf and, like I
Yeah.
said, I put it aside and then I just eat them myself. And if they're tough, then you have to take it out. But let me tell you something about artichokes. I just read. These are one of the best foods you can eat. They have all kinds of antioxidants in them, and they're just wonderful for you. You might have to acquire a taste for it, but I love them. I love them myself. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to layer. I'm layering the artichoke hearts on the bottom of my dish here.
And you've got the open side up.
I got the open side up. And then this is a very simple dish to make, but I'll tell you, I made it for my family the other night. And you know what I need? I need the mopping. I
Here's
need
the
the mopping. Okay. And then I just, like, a little bit of ground pepper. A little bit of ground pepper. I don't use too much salt, but just a sprinkle is all right. I use this. Now I have cut up olives. I cut them up myself, and I just sprinkled those on like this. A couple of olives. And what else did I have? The panko. Oh no, I put the cheese next. This is cheddar. A lot of people use mozzarella, but to me, I like the cheddar. It doesn't melt and get gooey like, so I just layer this. I cut these all up. This was from a block. I usually buy the block of cheddar, and I just line it up. As you can see, it already looks good. It already looks good.
And you can do that ahead of time
Oh, absolutely.
and have it in the refrigerator
Absolutely.
for a couple of days before you cook it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Now, the thing is, I have my panko. Here's my panko. Here's my can. I got 3 of these cans. That's what I'm putting in here. It's going to be a nice full dish. Now I just sprinkle my panko on there. And then, I have to leave. All right, I have about 3/4 of a stick of butter here. And I just spread it around. Save most of it for the top. Just put a little bit on each layer. I'm continuing to do this. I'm putting these down. I might have some left over, but I finished the whole 3 cans in the dish that I made, so I might just do it. And it just comes absolutely delicious.
It's crunchy.
Okay, I'm going to continue doing this, okay? And then I'll show you when I finish it. I'll put everything on. These are the quartered pieces. And when I set that like that, I keep repeating the same thing over and over again. Okay. This is my last layer. I put about 3 layers in here. And I'm not going to use all these olives that I cut up because it's too much. But you can buy those little cans of chopped olives if you want. But I always buy the big ones and then I chop them myself. Okay, olives. Then you put your cheese. These are my little slivers of cheese. When this comes out of the oven, let me tell you, it's just beautiful. And we are going to enjoy this. I think that's enough. All right, I have some left over, but my husband will eat it. All right, and now I'm going to put my panko on top. You don't put a lot, you know, it's just whatever. And I forgot, I got to do my pepper, my ground pepper. Gives it a little bit of taste. And just a little bit of salt. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then I finish up with the butter, okay? Now this is going to be such a wonderful dish. There, look at that. A masterpiece. Put it in the oven. Put it in the oven for a half hour, 25 to a half hour at 350 uncovered. And then sometimes, if I don't, I use the top of the oven, but I don't know if I'll be able to. I will put it under the broiler. You gotta watch it though, you don't want it to burn, and you will have this wonderful, wonderful dish. It's really a classic and good for you. All right, it does have butter in it, but you know what? It's okay. All right, see you later.
Okay, and I'm Tutto Bene cookbook. The polenta recipe that I make, and boy, it is delicious, creamy. It only takes 8 minutes to make. It's on page 68. But I'm going to put cannellini beans in it also, so I'm going to show you that. But before I put it, I'm supposed to have garlic in with the beans, so I'm going to show you my new toy. Jill, hold that for me.
Sure.
This is another toy that my grandson bought me. I'm sure some of you know what it's like. You just go like this. And look, it peels your garlic. Isn't that wonderful? So I'm going to put this in the beans.
All right, so Jeannie,
I have my butter. I have the olive oil.
that's 2 tablespoons
And
of
I'm
butter.
going to chop up a little bit of garlic in this because this is for the beans.
That's right,
You
because
don't
it
have
has,
to.
yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
have it, yeah.
So I'm just going to brown it lightly. And then I'm going to show you how I make the polenta.
Yep.
After the olive oil and the butter, you put
2 cups of chicken broth. 1 cup of chicken broth.
1 cup of chicken broth.
Oh, I thought it was 2 cups. I'm sorry. Oh, I know. When I'm double the recipe, that's why.
Okay, 1 cup of chicken broth,
Yeah.
1 cup of milk.
And I got a cup of milk and a cup of half and half.
That's exactly what it is, a cup
Okay.
of milk and a cup of half and half. Okay. 1 cup of cornmeal once that's boiling.
Now I got a cup of cornmeal. I want to show you. You don't have to buy the special kind. You could buy, see?
That's the creamy kind.
Yeah, but this is fine. You buy that, it's Koya.
Goya.
You can buy that.
Goya.
Goya.
She's so funny.
And now I'm gonna stir this all up,
Okay, that's it.
and I'm gonna cook it until it gets thick. And then the last minute, I'll throw some cheese in it. I'll throw
Yes, that
some, the
was
last
the
minute to give it that extra flavor, and I'll put the beans in it.
Perfect.
Look how fast. It's all done already. Now I'm gonna add the beans. I got these beans, cannellini beans. You can get a can, you use a half a can, or if you double the recipe, you can use the whole can. Now this is my barley cheese. Put a little bit of barley cheese.
That's
It
what,
gives it
about a
flavor.
third of a cup or a little more cheese?
Oh, I think I put a quarter of a cup.
A quarter, okay.
And now I'm gonna stir this all up good and pour it in the dish.
Beautiful.
And then we'll make a nice red sauce to go over it. A light marinara sauce. So you'll be surprised how good it tastes with beans. Okay. I don't want to burn my fingers.
I know, that's so, oh, I'm sorry.
Actually,
Got it?
Got it, Bob? Did you get it?
yeah.
All right. Just gotta smooth it.
I use the spatula.
Yeah. I don't think I need it. And you don't have to grease your dish either. So you just smooth it out. Sure. Big sugar.
Yeah.
And when you cut this, you can cut it really nice. Now look how fast we did this. People make such a job out of it.
Out
It's
of it,
really
and
not.
It really isn't. Remember one time you had to stir it and
Stir it and stir it and stir it.
Oh, now it's so
Now
easy.
that's all done, and we'll be back. I'm going to show you how to make a marinara sauce to go over it. Now I'm going to make a fast marinara sauce. I only let it cook 5-10 minutes. But first this is a slice of pancetta. You got to let it, it's like Italian bacon, that's what they call it. And let it get nice and crispy. You should see the flavor it gives. And I'm going to cut up some garlic. And I'm going to cut up a little bit of onion and let it all brown good. Where's my onion? There it is, my onion. Peeled off. When that browns, I'll show you what it looks like, but I'm going to put a little bit of onion in here. This is what gives it all the flavor before I put my tomatoes in. I'll show you what to do next in a little while. All right, so now I toasted all this. I browned it all. And if you could smell it, it's unbelievable. But you could either add water, but because I've got extra chicken broth here, I'm going to put a little chicken broth. And that gives, all the flavor comes out into the chicken broth. Not a lot. And then I have my tomatoes. They're crushed tomatoes. It's pastine. I don't use it all the time, but sometimes I use it on pizza.
Jeannie, I gotta take these out.
Yeah.
What do you think?
And I'll just let this simmer for 5 minutes, and then I'll pour it over the polenta. And we're all done. Okay, these been in about 30 minutes. Look how beautiful they came. Absolutely beautiful.
They look
Perfect, perfect. And I like to leave them in the oven a little bit longer. I had them on 400 degrees for 20 minutes, and then I lowered it to 375 for another 10-12 minutes. But they tell you to leave them in the oven with the door, you shut the oven off and the door's cracked open so they don't go flat. So let's hope they don't go flat on us.
I don't think so. They would have flat.
All right, now you see this, the sauce wasn't even 10 minutes, and I threw some of my Pecorino Romano cheese in it to give it flavor. Don't put it ahead of time because it'll stick to the bottom of the pan. But this gives such flavor to your sauce, it's unbelievable. I do it even in my soups sometimes. And what I'm going to do is just pour this all over. This smells so good.
Beautiful. Oh, it looks so
It is.
good.
And
Now
I
you're gonna
can
bake
add-
that for
Yep.
how long, Jean?
Well, I can put it in the oven, or I don't have to even bake it. We can just serve it like this.
Oh, you can. True.
Yeah, so I'm
True.
gonna sprinkle a little more cheese on the top.
Oh, yeah. That makes it look good.
Yeah, if I had basil, fresh basil from the garden, I'd put that too, but
Oh, I had it too.
look at it, it looks beautiful.
Let me see. Oh, I can't wait.
Can't wait to taste it.
Can't wait to taste it.
That's, I'm whipping the cream for the cream puffs, the Jean's gonna fill. It's almost done.
And I put a teaspoon of confectionery sugar, a heaping teaspoon.
Okay, it's almost done. I'm gonna stop this because it's making a lot of noise.
This is the Italian cream, and it's in the Tutto Bene cookbook. And we are adding whipped cream, about 3/4 of that half pint. So now I'm mixing it all together, and then Jeannie and I are gonna fill these cream puffs, and you are gonna see how gorgeous they are. Right, Jean?
Yeah, there's gonna be 3 different ways. I split some of these open, but you can do it 3 different ways, the cream puffs. One you can mix with this Italian cream. Another one you can mix with just all whipped cream. And a third one you can put ice cream and put them in your freezer. And when you're ready to serve them, you put just some hot fudge sauce over them. So they make great desserts. And I'm just splitting some of these to show you what we're doing.
And they look so beautiful, but we took all the calories out, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be fine.
All right, Bob. One we're gonna do is the ice cream. This is coffee ice cream. So I'm gonna get a big scoop of coffee ice cream, put it at the bottom. Wow, this is big.
That's a big scoop, Jeannie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you wanna get the hot fudge sauce? Did you get it? Mm-hmm. I heated the hot fudge sauce. Oh. Just a little bit more there. That's it. What a dessert this makes.
Are you kidding?
Now you want to sprinkle some hot fudge sauce over that,
No,
Julie?
I'm gonna just,
Was it soft enough?
yeah, oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I'm
Stir
just
it up,
gonna, like
Yeah,
this.
drizzle it.
Oh, it's drizzling too much, okay.
You can buy it out of the bottle that you squeeze too.
Yeah. I'm afraid it's gonna come out too much, okay.
It's all right.
The more the merrier. The more the merrier, look at that. Let some fall on the sides.
Yeah.
Perfect. Whoops, okay. Now I'm gonna do the other one. Now that I got used to, oh, your tongues must be hanging out because mine is almost, oh my goodness. This is like so beautiful. Look at this. Oh my goodness.
This is the one that we mixed, the homemade yellow cream, Italian cream. That's in the book. That's in Tutto Bene. And what I did is, like Gilda did, is she beat heavy whipping cream and you mix it together because it makes like a chantilly cream in it.
Oh, I know.
Unbelievable.
It's like
So now I'm
nice
gonna
and smooth.
fill this, and you know, this you could
And I'll
use
cover them, all right.
in March when you wanna make zeppelets. And believe me, they're better than the one in the baker shop. Right?
Anything we make is better than the baker shop. Oh, that's a nice full one. That's the one I'm gonna have. Okay, and then we're gonna,
All right, we're doing 3 of these.
3 of
Do
those.
4 of them? Everybody's gonna try?
I would make 4, because I'm crazy about these.
Yeah.
Okay, here's another one. Perfect. Now, do you have a sifter like
I don't have a, I don't
you
think,
don't have a sifter?
I have a sifter, but I don't know where it is.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
I got more toys around here.
And then you lose them. You're worse than the kids.
Now I'm gonna show you what I do.
All right.
What you do is you get like a teaspoon and you put this right on top.
Okay.
And then you put the cherry on top.
See that?
And they look
Beautiful.
so pretty. And
Excuse
then the
me.
last thing you do is confectionery sugar.
And you just sprinkle that on.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, we'll start with that. Look at that, a picture. Perfect,
That's our second one.
perfect. Whipped cream.
Shit, this split open. Something like that split open. And now, this is, for you whipped cream lovers, this is it.
That's me.
Yeah, you're a whipped cream lover.
I love whipped cream.
All right, now I'm gonna put just all whipped cream. You can see what I'm doing.
Fill it up, Jean.
I am, but I'm gonna save a little bit for the top.
Uh-huh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So now,
Perfect,
this goes over here,
beautiful.
and this one goes over here. This goes over here. Oh, I guess our cameraman has to lick this bowl. We don't have any
he
little
loves
kids.
whipped cream.
Oh, so we'll leave some for him to lick. All right.
All right, good. That takes care of that one. Oh, and the cherry tops it all.
Oh my
Perfect.
goodness.
I'm gonna just sprinkle some powdered sugar.
I know. Boy, they
Okay.
look good.
All right, there's that. And you know what? We have two left, Jeannie.
Yeah, let's
So
just
I
do
would
one.
use the yellow cream.
Okay. Put some yellow cream in here.
Mm-hmm.
And there.
Beautiful. Here's my artichoke bake, and it looks beautiful. It stayed in for 30 minutes at 350, and then I put it under the broiler for about 5 minutes, but you have to check it all the time because you don't want it to burn. Okay, that's it. I'm going to bring it to the table now, and we'll show you everything that we made. We're done.
We are done.
And the kitchen's done too, so that's good. But here we are. It's simple, right, Jeannie?
Yeah, and everything looks delicious. I can't wait to taste.
Me too.
And I hope you enjoyed our show.
Yeah, we have the polenta, the beans,
Cannellini beans and
and the artichoke hearts with a little butter and olives and cheddar cheese. You can use other cheese, but that's all right. I like the cheddar. And we're going to sit down and we're going to enjoy this now.
and we made 3 different kinds of cream puffs. So you got your choice. The other 2 are in the freezer because I was afraid they'd melt.
Oh, the ice cream.
The ice cream ones are in the freezer.
But that's the simple one to make because
Yeah.
all you need is the puff and you just fill it with the ice
That's
cream.
right. Or you can just do the whipped cream. All they have to do is put whipped cream in it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But anyway,
We wish you a wonderful day, and we'll be back again soon. And oh, I have to say something. All the people that stop us in the stores and along in the markets and wherever we go, we appreciate all that, and we're so happy that you're watching. And I remember a friend of mine that we met, and I can't remember her name. I think it was Nancy, but her brother was Joe. And every time she sees me, she'll say, "I watch your show." So,
yeah. And I do have to say hi. Hi, Teresa. I'm finally getting to say your name. Hi, Teresa. Thank you for watching the show. Okay? Ciao.
ciao.